Hello and welcome. And if you've just come back, thank you again for stopping by. Continuing our conversation on MERAS, the 5 pillars of well-being and happiness. They are meaning, engagement, positive relationships, achievement, and positive state of mind and emotion. So this is our 4th video. So this is for A. A is for achievement or accomplishment. This is about our ability to reflect back on our attempts to do and complete something. It is that sense of completing something that gives us that great feeling of being able to accomplish, to get something done. Now, keep in mind that when we're talking about achievements and we're both doing the same thing, that it is a different sense of accomplishment for different people. For example, I sometimes watch Shakira, my daughter, who has represented Australia in roller skating, practice her spins and jumps for her routines. And I can see the delight in her face as she lands a double revolution jump or does a complete spin 3 or 4 times. And you can see the pride she feels when she masters another skill. Now for me, I sometimes take my skate out and, I would attempt to skate backwards and be delighted in completing a full lap without falling down. Now that's a massive difference from her achievements to mine, but I am completely content with what I am able to accomplish by making the attempt and having the experience. So 2 important lessons come from this story. First one, I'm not a very good skater. No, that's not the story. The first one is to acknowledge that the goals must be your own. And your own sense of accomplishment must be what you feel. So it's not about comparing it with others' accomplishment. That's the first thing we need to remember. Celebrate your own goals and your own achievement without basing it on anyone else. Secondly, we need to savor, or as my mother would say, or my mother used to say, to relish in the moment. The goals that we create in life doesn't have to be long-term or even be massive for it to make a sense of achievement. Goals can be as simple as challenging yourself to attempt something that gives you that buzz from that feeling of getting it done. If you achieve a goal, whether it's large or small, then you strengthen yourself, your sense of self-esteem, your internal motivation, your effectiveness, and even your resilience. So the important thing is, how do we become aware? Or how aware are we of that moment? That moment where we see it, we feel it, and we appreciate it. Every day we experience good or memorable events, but we lack the awareness to value them as great things that we can redo over and over as an experience. Get giddy, get happy. Have fun at the level that you set for yourself. Enjoy the moment and immerse yourself in that moment and whatever joy it provides. Regardless of whether we become a world skate champion or are just happy to roll around, the sense and feeling of achievement is within our grasp, if we don't compare or devalue the experience. Now, if you do not want that feeling of Groundhog Day, that is the dullness of same every day, then build this pillar of achievement through attempting, engaging, and trying something, anything besides what we already know what to do and good at. And remember to recognize what you have done by not downplaying that achievement in comparison to others and by celebrating in a noticeable way. Create this habit and you will build a successful mindset, because remembering that feeling, that motivation you experienced from your past achievements will build momentum to go for other achievements. So what do you think? If you like what you're hearing, why don't you click subscribe and like and leave me a comment, because I'd love to hear your thoughts. And remember, you don't have to be perfect to be amazing. Bye.